What's going on, guys? Kirk here from Motor Gear. Today we're going to be adding some new front aero mods courtesy of Puig to the S1000RR. Stay tuned, let's get started. Okay, now for those of you who don't know Puig, they're actually a motorcycle part manufacturer based in Spain. Now they really specialize in high-tech aerodynamic parts, most notable for their windscreens. Now a few months ago I actually installed their R-Racer windscreen, and honestly it has been one of the best options for me, especially when riding on the street. It really does a good job in deflecting the wind, especially when I'm in a tucked position, and I've really enjoyed having it on the bike so far. Now, when I heard that they came out with a brand new product, I really wanted to check it out. This is actually their front GP spoiler. Now, essentially what it is going to be a front aero spoiler that's going to be mounted on the side of the bike. Now, for those of you who don't know, the BMW M1000RR actually came standard from factory with winglets, along with the 23 and up S1000RR. Now, specifically for me, I really enjoy the look and design of the winglets. However, I wanted something a little bit more discreet, but still has the overall functionality. And I think this product really does it. Now, this kit comes with both a left and a right spoiler. I'll show you here. It's a two-piece design that's going to be mounted on both sides of the bike. You have three different color options. You have a clear, you have a light smoke option, and you have an all blacked out version. Me personally, I wanted to go with the light smoke option because obviously it's going to match the light smoke R-Racer windscreen. I think it's going to complement the bike really nicely, giving it that nice aero functionality, but also being very discreet. Now, again, I do like how the winglet design is, but I think that adding this is not going to take away from the original lines of the bike. Okay, so now that we have everything unboxed, I figure we just go through the kit really quickly, starting off with the front spoiler itself. As you guys can see, light smoke design, and if you notice, it's actually going to be made out of the same material that's actually used in the R-Racer windscreen, that's acrylic. Now, what this basically does, having this material, it helps to increase the aerodynamics of the bike and also improve downforce. Now, one thing I really liked, especially with Puig, they really did their homework when designing this. It's not just something just for style, it really does add some form of functionality to the bike. Now, they were kind enough to include some of these graphs in their kit, basically showing you how the front spoiler reacts when attached to the bike, increasing downforce, which is really good when you're either on the street or on the track. Now, for me, having extra downforce is an additional benefit personally, because I usually ride on the street most of the time. And especially riding an S1000, these bikes are very powerful and very unpredictable. So it's very important that I maintain control, especially when I'm in a straight line position or going around corners. And I think these spoilers are going to be the right choice for me. Now, luckily for us, the installation of this is pretty straightforward. Puig did do a really good job in providing printed out instructions that give you the step-by-step process of how it's done. In order to make sure that the spoilers are mounted properly to the bike, it does come with some templates that are going to be used to line everything up. In addition, we are going to be mounting the spoilers with these mounting brackets, these 4 rubber bases, and it's going to be all held on by 3M tape. Now, as I mentioned, it's only going to take us a few minutes to get this done, so let's get started. As you guys can see, the first side is on, and man, I must say, it looks really aggressive. Like, I do love that you can still see through it and still see the RR and the emblem, but man, oh man, it definitely makes the bike look so much more aggressive. Now, it wasn't too difficult getting this side put on. We did want to make sure that the template did line up properly to make sure that the wings snap on perfectly. Now, the instructions do say that you should wait 24 hours just to make sure that the spoiler supports are held properly onto the fairing piece. We are going to go ahead and mount the other side and then leave it overnight just to make sure that everything cures as best as it should. But just as a quick note, do not go on a ride right after you mount them. Alright guys, and there you have it. Super happy with how the front GP spoiler installation came out. Honestly, I think it's probably one of the best options you can go with. I don't think this can get any better, especially when paired up with the R-Racer windscreen. Having it in the color match really takes the bike to a whole nother level, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. I mean, man guys, just take a look at this from every angle. And I think what really stands out, especially for a setup like this, because it's transparent, you get the best of both worlds, because you have the ability to have the winglets with the downforce, but it's also transparent, so it's not really in your face compared to the carbon wings that you get on the M1000. And with it having that type of mix, I think it complements the bike really well. Now, if you guys are interested in getting this front GP spoiler, I'll leave a link down below where you can purchase it. Puig has a host of other options and accessories for the S1000, so you guys definitely want to go and check them out. I will say that it being so low-key, we're also giving you the functionality and also the benefit of not having to drill into your stock fairings. I think this really gives it a good selling point, and the fact of the matter is, it's just different. And it performs just as good as the OEM winglets. It really impresses me to see how far the bike has really come. And as far as the front end is concerned, I think there is one other part from Puig that I want to explore and get that I think is going to complement and finish off the front end really nicely. But yeah guys, this is pretty much the build so far. Happy with the progress that I've made. We still have a lot more to do. I know you guys want to see some more riding content, and we're going to try our best to do it this year, especially with it being springtime. The weather is absolutely perfect here in Florida. I do want to start doing some more riding content and some more motor vlogs. I know it's important to showcase the mods that we're doing, but I think it's equally as important to show you guys some riding content, because most of you guys, I know you want to see it. Once again, big shout out to Puig for making some awesome products. I am going to be enjoying this when I'm riding on the street. If you guys are looking for something different to complement the front end of your S1000, this is the part to get. With that being said, hope you guys like this episode. Stay tuned for more geared up content, and until then guys, we're gone.